Okay, let me get everything going. There we go. Alright, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where and when you are watching this. I'm AmaltheaAoiSi. This is my Sunday gaming. We're going to continue with Tales of Berseria. Sweet! Definitely enjoy the time playing with your friends. Yeah. Alright, so we're about to go face a god. I believe is where we left off. Oh, my expedition is back.
Take a look at this.
Come on, find something good. Fake food. Okay.
I knew this would be big. What a... Scout ship setting sail. Oh, that's a fine piece.
Painting salvaged from a wreck drifting on the Asura Sea. The landscape depicts a tower of rebirth and a castle in the sky. The pair symbolic of unity between heaven and earth. And if I need to adjust any sound levels, volumes, whatnot, please let me know. I can't hear what you hear.
It looks like a dead end up ahead. Laphicet, do you feel anything here?
No, not right now. Look! Purple flowers!
Yep, Salatoma.
Is the demon the real reason the Abbey's closed off the forest?
Worry about it later. It's flower picking time.
Agreed.
Yeah, flower picking time.
What do you think, kiddo? I told you these things were hard on the eyes. I mean, who puts those colors together?
Yeah, they're really nasty looking. But if they help the others, that's good enough for me.
Good going, Laphicet.
Laphicet!
This must be the demon we were warned about.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. So much for this demon being hard to find. Is this the Reaper's curse yet again?
We're just getting started.
Ooh. Poor thing's not allowed to leave.
Another barrier!
That barrier. Even my praetor hearts can't break that. What's going on here? Why go to such lengths to keep this demon alive?
Either way, I don't think we're hauling home any flowers unless we beat up Mr. Bugglesworth here.
Right!
Bugglesworth.
Everyone, let's do
Good
this!
name. Alright. Thick Jaw Beetle. Armored. Crustacean. Armored. Crustacean. There we go.
This thing is so cool! I want to be a bug! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting order!
Hurricane getting away!
Here it comes! Will it come? Bring it down! See this? Bring it down this way!
Hurricane, don't escape! See this? Don't escape! Don't escape! Shoot it going! Hurricane! Shoot it twice! Armor crusher! Hurricane, don't escape! Killing blast! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Hey, armor crusher! One more! Don't escape! Don't escape! Don't escape!
Yummy. Poor thing.
Phew! Insect collecting is a sweatier hobby than I thought.
Look! Can we keep him?
No, hand it over. I'll dispose of it.
Aww.
The Abbey had some reason for protecting it. Maybe we should keep it alive for observation.
Yeah.
You want it, you feed it.
I will! I'll take care of him.
Now he's got a
Anyway,
beetle.
now that we've got these
Beetle.
flowers,
Beetle.
Eleanor and my crew ought to be out of danger.
Hey! Forgetting somebody?
It looks like we've closed the door on this little episode. That insect demon was a bit of a surprise, but I still think this curse business is overblown.
I can count on one hand how many have survived more than 3 years at my side. If you're not careful, you might wind up as corpse number 50.
50?
Ooh.
That's how many comrades I've lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just
Yeah,
saying,
he's
don't let your guard
cursed,
down.
But not really.
Right.
Now that we've got what we need, we should get back to the ship.
Right.
I wonder what they call this kind of bug.
You're way into that thing, aren't you?
Okay, any glowing bits? No glowing bits. Off we go. Always save when you see a safe spot.
Laffy said, "Can I ask you a bit of an awkward question? What kind of demon would you say Velvet is?" Well... Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to find a vulnerability or anything. I'm only asking out of curiosity.
It's not that I doubt you, Eleanor.
I just don't know much about her myself.
You've fought against her, haven't you? She consumes her enemies with her left hand and claims their power. She's a demon like absolutely no other. Plunk just about any demon down in front of her, and I bet she could devour it in a single gulp.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much true. Sometimes demons that she doesn't entirely devour turn human again, but
What? You've seen demons turn back into humans?
is it that big of a deal?
Of course it is! Everyone knows that once you catch demon blight, that's it. There's no turning back. Although, I did see it happen with the High Priest Gideon. I wonder if there's some kind of connection.
Not that it matters if he turned back, demon or not, he's dead either way.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern to a pirate.
If I were you, I wouldn't worry about what's normal. If things were normal, we wouldn't have found each other.
You have a point.
Sorry I couldn't help, Eleanor.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. But I need to keep digging until I find out more about the kind of demon Velvet is.
Demon of revenge for killing her brother.
That bug, it looks pretty tough. Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like it. It must be a new species.
Incredible!
A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa now, that's a stag beetle if I ever saw one.
No. Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir in the bug community.
Hey, I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag beetle has a better ring to it, right?
What part of that sounds better?
The whole thing. Stag beetles are the strongest after all.
I can't let
Bug
that go
debates
unchallenged.
between
The
the
rhinoceros is
manliest
the
of
king
men.
of beetledom.
Beetledom? More like beetle dumb.
Huh? That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro, Aizen. I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
The rhino is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs?
Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different.
So, what will you name it? I think Rhinostagros for now.
Rhinostagros. Good name. Wait, did I go to the front door? Is the way I'm supposed to go? Oh, he's making me walk.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Ew.
Seriously?
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true. That's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Yes.
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
Nah, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, poo. How dull. Whew.
Poor Lafitte. Oh, that would have sucked. Oh, yeah. You're so scary.
I can fight too!
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
There we go. There's the exit. Oh no. Hi, Exorcist.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion.
Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Hellevise, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Okie day.
Looks like our Abby buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
I guess it would have helped if I would have, like, I don't know, walked on that. Oh, wait, are those soldiers gone from up there? Can I go through the other door? Let's see. Can I? It's green. No, they're still there. All right.
Hey, how goes it?
Zavid!
Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifried. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back, Laffy said.
Really?
All right.
Big gold duder running off. Let's see. Something the beetle will do. Nope. Not allowed to cross yet.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Ifried.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be all right?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifried had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifried.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
Alright, let's check equipment. And yes, I am eating crackers. They're yummy. I'm hungry. Do 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 do. So many things to break down. Do 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 do. Void, resist. Sweet. Do 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 do. Alright, update what I can so the salesman goes up in level. Pays off in the long run if my stuff is leveled up and the salesman's level goes up. There we go. Do 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 do. Sell excess of those because I always find a lot of them. Sweetness. Ooh, Expedition is back. When did they bring me? Albatross and a new island. But you haven't found everything on this island, so you're going back, men. Hello, horse. Nice to see you. Hey, man. You found your two targets. Oh, there's a frenzied wolf now? Okay. Oh, it's in the other path. The path I haven't taken yet. Sweet. I am gonna go that way.
Dad, I can't take it anymore. I can't deal with life in this village.
There you go, with the whining again.
Those two, they seem to be rather upset.
Best stay out of it. They're going at it hammer and tongs. The phrase is hammer and tongs.
I'm not whining. It's been 10 years and the village is no better off than when we started. Every year it gets colder, and every year our harvest gets worse. And the risk of demon blight hasn't gone away.
Your point? Compared to other regions, Westgand has fewer cases of demon blight. Other areas are suffering worse from the cold and the demons. I'd say we're better off here than anywhere else.
You're saying we're lucky that all we have to worry about is cultivating this inhospitable land?
Don't be so impatient. We'll see results. Westgand has incredible potential. If we keep working this land, eventually it will become a prosperous place. Maybe not now, but in 100 years or 1,000, our descendants will have joy and plenty. That's enough for me.
There you go again. Who cares about ancestors? I'm talking about...
Good man, your words have moved me. As an exorcist, I promise to work my hardest to end the demon blight and help people like you find security.
Oh, thank you for your kind words, young exorcist. Then I have a request. How about you start helping by marrying this fool's son of mine?
What?
Ever since his lover gave him the slip, he's been whining like this nonstop.
I'm very sorry, but that wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
You offered, Eleanor.
Look! A frog! It's unusual to see one this close to the sea.
Hey, I thought of a poem. Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Moggy-Loo?
What was that? Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean. That's...
I don't get it at all.
I got another one! Skinny little frog, Moggy-Loo is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I guess that one is about rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one.
I like that it's
What do
a
you
frog
think?
totem pole.
Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem.
Tower of Toadies.
So, did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
Yep. Because she's always losing her bets. And they think Eisen's the unlucky one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, sick crew.
We've brought back your Solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
Ooh. So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Laufey's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless. Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here,
The fever
this
boggled
one's
his
for
brain
you.
for a second.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
Come on.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Down the path we couldn't
Those
take.
exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes. It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
We got this Laufey set. Woo! And we're off. Always got to save the game, 'cause I can, 'cause I can. Yeah. I got the crybaby. And she deserves all the yuckiness she gets. Trying to double cross them, even though they overheard her and they know exactly what she's up to.
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this
No,
your
she just
second
took the
experience with
yuckiest
the
medicine
Corsair
on earth.
Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
Yeah, it's
I really did
hazing,
believe
kid.
I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from I see. The sweet taste taste of another suffering. Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Oh.
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well,
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
none of that is very logical.
Yeah, and it's
I
all
don't know
worth it.
quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about. Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
Poor Maggie Lou.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and
not
tumble
quite.
to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Bernac Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
I'm ready for this.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Hey, is everyone all right?
Yep, thanks to you, Luffy. Right, round the long way I go. Listen to the lawnmowers outside go. Do 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 do. Hi, big guy. Bye, big guy. Hello, piles of poo. I outruns you. Yeah! All them guys are gone. I can go through the cave now.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Aizen and Zavid can't work together to find Aifreed.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Don't waste my time.
Shooting star! Hurricane hold stop! Same way!
Did you see that? I beat it!
We will need to be extremely wary.
I refuse to fall here.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain!
And look at those rainbows.
This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernak Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but...
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Mogulo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Don't waste my time.
No escape! Shooting star! Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Rush!
Not bad.
You too.
I can fight too!
Well then, let's move on. Always ready to fight. See this? See this?
I hope I did a good job.
Here I come!
It's over, right?
You better be ready.
I still need a lot of training.
Aizen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Eifried card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Eifried, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
The map's getting filled in little by little.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Oh. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Think you're feeling less apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on. I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Take... Scout ship setting sail.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join a ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
You'll be rust on my blade. Hurricane for 5!
Hey, is everyone all right? Eisen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Eifried, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Eifried? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
I think I do! Hey, is everyone all right?
I challenge you!
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I won't run away!
It appears that we're finished here. Always be on guard. Bring it down! Here! Your place! You broke me! Here's your justice! Fighting order! Prison's
I am back. Sorry, had a phone call.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it.
Do 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 do. Alright, back to the story now that I am back. I think I'm supposed to come in here after the story. Kinda thinks David is gonna be coming with us. We always gotta pick up extra souls. Cats souls. There's another chest here somewhere. Where? Ooh, right there. Alright, you weird mutant thing with light arms? chests out here. Oh, hello, exorcists. None shall pass. I've heard that before. That probably takes me to that same dungeon. They all come out here, huh? Let's see. It is the same dungeon. Alright. I'm gonna check out over here. Because I can. Whee! Whee! Well, that brings me back. That.
I'll finish this now.
Hello, Francis. I defeated.
That all you got? Are you hurt?
Bum, 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 bum. Yep, and you guys will say, none shall pass. Alright, all the way back around. Explored the explorable. I can't jump from there, even though it's a really short hill, and I've jumped from farther. Downside with this game. Hello, Plantius Aurelius.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear.
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Yeah, you will. Experience is experience, man. Alright. Back through this gate, because that's where I know the star is.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Hi, you. I'm glad you found my YouTube. Welcome to my live stream. I'm just turning off my heater. Room's getting a little too toasty. How are you doing? And thank you so much for the follow. Ba, 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 ba. Anything on the side? No, they really just made this. Ah, here we go. They just made this somewhere for you to go. Alright, I'll put that there so now I can see my messages. I am doing pretty good. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but that's a-okay. I'll catch up on sleep when I'm done streaming for the day. External castle. I got 4 chests to find. It's too peaceful in this building. And it's all mystically glowy. With creepy Halloween music. Alright, that's 2. 2 more chests to find. Expecting Chucky to rise out of the water or something. Creepy dolls? Yeah? Something like that?
Eisen, when and how did Eifried disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Eifried vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Eifried would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Eifried about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations.
There's a lot she does
But I do
not
remember
know
that
about
we
this
suffered a
church.
great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
I do like JRPGs.
That's fishy.
He
I
wanted
like
to
the
hide
stories.
something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And
Yeah, if you're
it
you're not up
involves
for
the Abbey?
playing stories, they can be a bit tedious to play. There are some that I can't play. Well, at least not quite yet. It's so Compile Heart has a lot that are more like active manga. I like the stories, but I have to be in the mood to read a lot. But I do stream mostly JRPGs, RPGs, farming games, because I sometimes just like the cozy building, and very randomly, sometimes you'll get some Sunkenland and 7 Days to Die from me. Well, this is a creepy building. Hi, Eifried.
Eifried.
So, this is Von Eifried.
And this is a trap.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
Because he doesn't have a brother.
I've got no brother. Enough of your tricks!
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Zavid.
Oh, I just realized.
Now come on
That's
out,
Doggy's
you old
voice actor.
Lord Melchior.
Oh, Persona. I haven't
double
played Persona yet. It's on my list though. And
I'm making a
Pokemon,
point
I
not to
played
fall
all
for
the
the
OG
same tricks
Pokemon.
twice.
I shouldn't
I'm
have let you
behind
get
on
away
newer
last
Pokemon,
time.
so.
I won't make that mistake again.
Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Oh, it frees them from their mental prisons. Oh, that's rude. Just
turned
because
her
your
into a demon.
Malachim
What?
had free
This
thought,
can't be
you turned it
happening.
into a demon?
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite a dreadful affliction, isn't it? Don't you run away!
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Yeah, we've got this. Okay. Legendary Wyverns. Do I have any arts I can set for Wyverns? Yes. Yes, I do.
Would an exorcist create a demon?
Alright, weakness is Earth.
Hey.
Alright. Resistant to fire, though. Alright, we want Avalanche, Fang. There.
Worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
Poor Malakim.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that?
No.
I'll take care of the last one.
We don't want you to eat them. We want to turn them back to normal.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
Don't take your gun.
What? My work here is done.
Ooh,
What the hell did you do?
scanned it.
Wait, damn you! Follow them!
Guy with gun, maybe a healer. I think what it is it breaks the ties between an exorcist and the Malakim. R2 with 3 or more souls during aerial strike to activate. Alright. Expedition has returned. Let's take care of that real quick.
Scout ship
still
setting
got stuff
sail.
to find there. Let's trade out all of the stuffs that has been mastered. Hey, Mizu! It's okay. No problem with jumping in halfway through. This is my first time playing it. So these are all my natural reactions to what's going on. I have a tendency to throw out my theories and see if they come true or not. I was completely wrong with East 9. That definitely threw me for a loop. Alright.
Where the hell did they go?
Find them. They can't have gotten far.
So how are you doing, Mizu? I should put my phone so I can see it and don't have to keep looking down at the chat. There we go. Now I can look sideways at the chat. Let's see. My eye's good enough that I can see it from over there. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Now my chat's in front of me. So sorry for any delays responding to anything in chat. I put it on my phone so I don't have to look at one of the other two screens to read the chat. And sometimes I get so into the game that I don't know. I zoom out. Especially since, like I said, this is my first time playing Tales of Berseria. It turns out that it's one of the Tales of games that I missed. Which I'm surprised. I've played Tales of Hearts, Tales of Abyss, Tales of Zestiria, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia. I just missed this one for some strange reason back when it came out. Long hallway. Running, 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 running. down the stairs. That's gonna get me to the glowy door. Alright, glowy room. Pick up the cat souls. Now we chase after Melchior and get ourselves a new ally.
Damn, you sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Yeah, the names are
Melchior
interesting.
was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question.
That's right, you're gonna join us.
Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Eifried.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah, my mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Eifried aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Eifried away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard, playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Eifried and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Eifried knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Yeah, you're gonna join us,
says
right?
I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Eifried. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
Join the team.
I
Join the
doubt you
team.
have
Join
much
the
time
team.
left
Join
to
the
get that
team.
done.
Join the team.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the Exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Eifried's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Eifried, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Oh,
Why
come
not?
on.
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Eisen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Man, I wanted him to
That was
join
sure
us.
something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so...
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
Yeah, he did.
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor.
But...
Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
No. Eleanor, you knew things were up with the church. Oh, that's my controller vibrating. No, to you too, monsters. Go ahead, hit me. You don't get very far. There we go. Where does it want me to go?
I thought I smelled someone pondering. What's on your mind, Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all, but do you know anything else about it, Rokuro?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me much.
That's because it's a pistol.
Makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Just guessing based on how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
An amplifier. It's true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah, and it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
Yeah.
That was also amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and... kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
Laphicet? May I ask you something?
What is it?
You're not gonna run away
The
with
girl
him.
with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Eisen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like
Shh.
What's going on?
We were discussing a delicate topic.
The girl with the
Laphicet's first
umbrella
crush,
was
if you must know.
Eisen's
No, we weren't.
exorcist.
We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
The Umbrella Girl. That illusion made Eisen hesitate. She must be really important to him.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Come on now.
Like a wife he wants to leave, but he can never let go. Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No, that's too wild. And she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name, perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast him aside!
And maybe she was somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children, but they only
They're
realized
writing
their true
romance
feelings
novels
after
here.
they had been married to someone else.
Was this their idea of romance?
Yeah.
In any case, beware of girls, Laphicet.
Right.
Oh, the poor boy. Getting not quite the education he should be about how the world works. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, Eisen is back in the group. Alright.
It looks like no one is injured.
Epic field music. I wonder who my last teammate is gonna be. And when they're gonna join. But they only join like right at the end. That would be kind of sucky. I don't have any time to like level them up or anything. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, good sir. What have you got for me? Yeah, I'm just gonna buy all of it. And break it down into stuff. No, not the rings. I don't need extra rings. Yeah, he's level 6. The character has learned a derivative of an active art. You can perform it. Yeah. Alright. Done with that one. That one. That one. That one. Done with that one. Done. Do-do-do-do. Done with that one. Done. Alright, back to the top. Everybody's learned that one, but I'm going to keep one. I'm going to keep one of that, and I'm going to keep one of that, just in case my next guy joining is male. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's 4 flame wards. Alright, that's what's going on there. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Do. Alright. Hi, kids.
Now what are we gonna do? What's wrong?
This dog came up with a book in its mouth. Here, take a look.
Huh. It looks pretty old. I've never seen this kind of writing before.
It's not ancient Avarost, that's for sure. Part of it looks like a chronology, so maybe it's a history book?
If I were to guess, I'd say they're Meliodosian characters, which would peg it at about 2,000 years old. It's more recent than Avarost, but the writing has fallen completely out of use.
All kinds of notes are written throughout the book, too.
Sorry for the
Someone
funny
must have been
face.
studying it.
If it's research
Drinking my
material,
water.
that might make it Vidal's book.
Vidal? Who's that?
He's a weird kid who's way into studying history. He lives at the inn.
Could you maybe deliver the book to him for us? We were told not to get too close to him, so...
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Okay, we're going to the inn to meet some weirdo kid.
My book! My book! Where could I have left it?
We got your books, son.
Are you Vidal? Is this yours?
My book! Oh, that book is super important to me. Thank you.
I'm Laphicet. I hope you don't mind that we flipped through some of it. Can you actually read Meliodosian script?
You recognize Meliodosian writing? That's unusual in this day and age.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal, really.
When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer who travels the world and explores lots of ruins.
she's
So to
just a
make sure
little
I'm ready
mad.
for anything, I've been studying ancient history, starting with the Era of Darkness.
The Era of Darkness? You're referring to the Dark Period, right?
Right. Almost no written records from the age have survived. But if you compare the history before and after, you can tell something major must have happened.
Wow, that's fascinating.
I know!
Laffy said has
Look
a friend.
at those two, all worked up over an old book.
My little brother was just like that too. Laffy and our brother used to.
We've received reports of suspicious persons in the area. Have you seen anything?
Not good. They're onto us.
Quickly, hide in my house.
Ah, sweet little kid.
Videl, have you seen anyone suspicious recently?
Sorry, sir. I've been absorbed in my book.
That's all right, thanks. Look, I know it must be tough living alone with your mom. Just remember, your father's a praetor. He's out there fighting to protect us all. Keep your chin up for his sake at least, all right?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for your help, Videl.
Videl, your father is an exorcist?
Yeah, he is. But don't worry, I won't say anything about you and your friends. I'm your friend too.
Really?
And to
Aww.
prove it, I'll let everyone in on a big secret. This book tells you how to make an Omega Elixir, an incredibly ancient and powerful medicine. If I'm reading it right, you need 5 ingredients in order to create the elixir. I've only translated one of them so far, but I'll tell you what it is.
That's really nice of you, Videl. But I don't have any way to repay you for this.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. I'd just like it if you came and talked with me again sometime.
Of course. What are friends for?
Aw, Laffy said has a friend. That's so sweet.
The Omega Elixir. That's an ancient medicine said to be able to cure any disease. But it was my understanding that no samples or recipes survived the Era of Darkness.
Meliodosian script was used prior to the Era of Darkness, so I guess it's possible that Videl's recipe might be legit.
He's just a kid. I don't know how much we can trust his translation.
You saw his notes. I doubt many adults could even get anything out of that book. He might be onto something.
Kids are more
Yep,
capable
trust
than we
the
give them
kid.
credit for, especially where their interests lie.
I think we can trust Videl.
Laffy used to read books intently like that too.
Furthermore, couldn't a hypothetical Omega Elixir be quite useful to you, Velvet?
Laffy, you look like you really want to track down those ingredients.
Yeah, I do.
Personally, I don't really care. But if you want to look for them, I won't stop you.
Okay.
Okay, so. Laffy said has a friend. And they both want to learn ancient stuff together. Yeah. Aw, out of targets here. Sadness. What am I to do? What are these exorcists? This town's going to the dogs.
This big storm came and swept me out to a Class 4 island. And let me tell you, it's as bad as the rumors make it sound. I wanted to just wait it out in a shipyard somewhere, but then the water turned all gooey. Then I had these jellyfish things coming onto the deck, and before I knew it, slugs were swimming around in the damn ocean.
Wouldn't the
What?
salt in seawater mess up a slug?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But these weren't no sea slugs neither. It was scary, I'll tell you that much. You want my advice? Stay the hell away from that island altogether. But if you do go, watch out for that gooey stuff.
What did that pirate mean by Class 4? I've
And
never
gooey
heard of
stuff.
that.
It's a classification the Abbey uses to help inform their strategy, an estimation of how well they've been able to manage the demon outbreak in an area. Administrative Zone Classes 1 through 3 have been assigned a suitable contingent of exorcists to guarantee the population's safety.
So, Class 4 administrative zones are ones that are still unsafe?
In a perfect world, the entire kingdom would be protected, but there's just not enough manpower to go around. The Abbey doesn't send exorcists to remote areas and far-off islands. Instead, they avoid casualties by making those areas off-limits.
But that pirate mentioned he'd come close to an island. Are those policies actually enforced?
They send out an official notice to stay away, and that's all. It's not like they could blockade every tiny remote island out there. So you're free to dive into the deep end if you want, but no one will come to your rescue. Hope you know how to swim.
If they could keep the
Sweet.
demons in check, they wouldn't have to tell people to stay clear. Frankly, I think the Abbey just doesn't want to go near places like that.
In other words, these are dangerous places that the Abbey has washed their hands of.
Makes you wonder how much they can administrate these places when they're not willing to get their hands dirty.
Are there many Class 4 administrative zones?
I've heard of 10 such regions in my time working as an inspector for the Abbey, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you their exact locations or their current status.
If the Abbey abandoned this island, it's probably safe to assume that it's getting to be pretty dangerous.
If we go there, we're gonna want to be prepared.
Yeah.
Take a
Sweet piracy tags. Did they find everything on this island? They did. Next island.
scout ship setting sail.
Okay, no new treasure. Got it. Yo, dudes.
Demons! There's more of them. A whole band of them rampaging through Roarg Forest.
There was already one dangerous demon in those woods, and now we have more, and they're still on the loose. A lot of exorcists have come to deal with them, but...
What do these demons look like?
That's what I want to know. Those Abbey people won't tell us nothing. Every time a demon comes around, it's all, show us your cargo this, and don't leave port for a while that. How are we supposed to catch any fish?
These demons really are a pain in the neck. If I was an exorcist, I'd lay down some justice, I tell ya. At the end of the day, it's not the demons or the exorcists that have it rough. It's us normal folk.
Anyway, you guys should be careful. There are demons about.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, we'll be careful. No, we don't want to become more demon-y.
First mate! You're all right!
Sorry to worry you.
And the captain?
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
Well, of course he is.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
What do you
All
mean?
right, Maggie Lou.
Calm down. I'll explain later.
Eisen, you stay calm too, okay?
And you've all taken your salatoma?
Yes, sir.
And nobody died?
All still kicking.
Compared to your curse, sir, this sickness was tiny potatoes.
All right. Then let's get ready to sail out.
Already done, sir.
We're ready whenever.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
There's worse out there.
Poor Eleanor. Alright, let's see. Do-do-do-do. My record. 25 hours played. 4 hours in menus. Almost 3 hours in battles. 542 fights. 77 combo. 1535 damage. 2,535. 10 code reds. 2 dire foes. I've almost spent all of the money I've ever made. Interesting. Okay. All right. Ooh, I traveled all kinds of places for. I want to go to the class 4 zone. I shouldn't, but I want to. Nothing's here. I come here for fun and giggles and emptiness. Ooh, aviator sunglasses. Thank you, cats.
Is that a fighting arena of some sort? I don't see any demons around.
Interesting.
Look! There's something spewing out of the middle!
I sense a really malicious force emanating from it.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory!
Thanks for that. Now I've got goosebumps.
Let's try not to wind up as more vengeful spirits.
Alright, not that one. Quick save. Just in case. I have a habit of poking a beast I probably shouldn't be poking. Select summon demons to call demons to the arena and commence battle. After a certain amount of demons have been defeated, more will appear. The battle is over when all demons have been completely wiped out. If you are defeated in battle, you will return to your original pre-battle status. Okay. First time you clear the challenge, you will receive a reward. Let's try it. Cooler octopus. I just fight and there was nothing left to fight. Got it. Yeah, we won. Lots of loot. Let you perform different arts by pressing attack while guarding.
Looks like we won't be joining the party.
I can see why this place is the stuff of cautionary bedtime stories.
Not to mention why the Abbey's keeping way the hell away.
We shouldn't let our guard down. But this place could still be a good chance to hone our combat skills.
Indeed. Most everything we fought here seems to follow a pattern. This is a good place for tactical training.
If we ever end up on another island like this one, we should probably come prepared for the kinds of enemies we'll face.
Alright, so that's what that arena is for. Good to know. Do. Do I wanna? No, we're gonna go this way. Most likely, there's a reason I'm supposed to go back this way. So we're gonna go that way. The sailing part is a blocked scene. Okay. Yo, dude. Alright, nothing new here. Why did it want me to come here? Alright. Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's late for me.
But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah. Though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
I don't blame them.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too. And her face went all, wow!
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh. Well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
No. It's nothing like that.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's... ripen?
Mogulu! Quit giving Laphicet confusing thoughts.
Yes, and inappropriate
No trouble
confusing
expressing those
thoughts.
feelings, I see.
Poor Laphicet.
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world. Everything the Abbey does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorias do, it ought to be rooted in that mission.
But it's
And
not.
yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Something wrong? Whoa! Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey.
It tastes like crap.
Are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not.
Yes. Yes, she
It's
is.
more like I despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes. The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, she... All I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
Not all demons are evil, and not all exorcists are good.
What is that?
A really
That's
cute
called
penguin.
a penguin, a type of bird native to this area.
Penguin.
Their meat is succulent and tender, and makes a lovely stew.
Wow, what's it taste like?
You'd eat that poor thing? Savage.
You're one to talk, demon.
Run, penguin. Run.
It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat. Magilu, what's this grimoire friend of yours like?
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
What?
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand, Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Huh. So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
Poor Laffy said.
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What's up, kiddo?
Magilu, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
Poor Maggie Lou. Oh, we're in the Caribbean now. Oh, don't have enough for the mini Marta. Ay, 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 ay. Alright. There is a chest here somewhere, though. Back there. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's gotta be down there. Whee! Yeah! Herring. Yummy. Alright, well, it wasn't down there. So I go back. Because I gotta find it. Oh, I can't get back up that way, huh? You are so mean, Tropical Island. Alright, where is that chest? Do 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 do. No, no. Alright, not here. Where is it? The butts. Oh, it must be down there. Okay, I see it. I go down over here somewhere. Gotta get to the beach. Hi, pink cat. Oh, not even gonna give me a swimsuit or something since we're in tropical paradise. Alright. I'll get there. Yeah, I go around this way. All this for one itty-bitty little whittle chest. There it is. Amphibole fragment. Okay. Bum, bum. Do 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 do. Hey, little
It's become
fella.
common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Natant trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgan and Southgan were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Natant logs and floated all the way to Midgand. A Midgand craftsman, amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, returned with our ancestors here to Southgand.
He had used the Natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgand and Southgand, and the Age of Exploration began. The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgand declared war on Southgand.
Ironically enough, it was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgand emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still like to joke about it. They'd say, Age of Exploration, more like Age of Exploitation.
When things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every cloud. It may not seem like it these days, but Southgand used to be a place where the laughter would never cease. Some people even used to call it Shenanigand.
Shenanigand. This must have been a really fun place.
Shenanigans. I get the joke. Oh, little poor little crab. Run, little guy, run! They're going to eat you! Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh, no, yawning. Yawning is bad. Yawning says that I'm sleepy. I don't want to be sleepy. Bum, 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 bum. I don't want to go through that door yet. I have got 2 more chests on this map to find. Hello, church. What kind of evilness do you have here? Last church, we had a guy that called us evil, and then he turned out to be a demon.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Who? Me? I don't think I've done much that needs repenting.
No, my son, you must be mistaken. For I can tell just from how you dress that a great many sins weigh heavily upon your heart. But it's not too late for you yet.
It's not what you
must
wear,
confess
it's
your
how
sins
you act.
and repent.
Yeah, I hear you, but I really can't think of anything.
Have you ever wielded violence?
No, all I wield are my swords.
Well, have you hurt anybody with your swords?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to land a killing blow yet. I've still got a long way to go. But the next time, I'll kill him.
No, you have it all wrong. You must repent for how you've used your swords.
Oh, I get it. I need to improve my cutting technique, right?
That's not what I meant either.
Ah, then what do you mean? It's a priest's job to guide the layman, right? You'll have to start speaking more clearly if you want anyone to trust your advice. Get your act together, man.
Yes, I'll reflect upon the error of my ways. Wait, what?
Power to the Rokaroo! Making a priest turn himself on himself. Bum, bum. Alright, now that's where I jump down to here. Oh, can't go that way. Nothing around this way. I am not leaving this map until I find those last 2 boxes of goodies. Do, 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 do.
Come take a look. Straight from the harbor.
Worms? That we didn't ask about worms. Yeah, we took the sake from your shelf. So what? Yo, what are we hunting here? Nothing. I am in shock. There is nothing. Ooh! Potatoes and mayonnaise.
Real tasty.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we don't have a potato salad now, something's wrong. Hi, sir.
So, how do you like our island? Nice and laid back, right?
It's quite a bit different from Logris.
This place was even more relaxed before the opening. But recently, a lot of our young folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
It's still better than it was when the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed. Our lumber industry is booming.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
That and those exorcists and soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked up and worked over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away. That's what worries me.
I understand how you feel, but you have to give young people the freedom to be themselves.
Okay. Yeah, we will. Going up. Bum, 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 bum. There's the last chest. Excuse me, sirs. Alright, so it seems Din Din is done. Means I am going to go to the save point, I am going to save, and I will call it a night. I may or may not be back later. No guarantees. If not, I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time with more Tales of Berseria. My goal is to have Berseria finished come Friday, which means if I need a game lot longer during the day, I will. I'm gonna beat this game, and then next week I will work on finishing Star Ocean 1 so that by the time Star Ocean 2 is out, we are ready to do a stream of Star Ocean 2. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm AmaltheaAoiSi, and this has been my Sunday gaming. Thank you all for tuning in. I gotta put that in there. Bye, y'all.